Hello again there, everybody. It's Guy here with Old Timers Acres here on Keno City Mining Edition. As you can see, I've been a little busy since the last episode. We have gone through, and yeah, we put up a couple of places. We need cement. We need a lot of things. Where's my info? There it is. Alright, so what we got here is we got the concrete works. We can make concrete in a bag, or we can make concrete bulk. So, we've got this. We need concrete. We already know that. So we got the concrete factory. So I also went ahead and I put down a cement works. I got my cement works. This cement factory, it does bagged or bulk on the cement. So, either way. But we need lime, that's Steinpulver, and sand. Which all that stuff is up at the dirt processor. So the dirt processor is going to be our friend right now. We're going to take off and it's got gravel, limestone, sand. Oh, we got a bunch more silver ore. We don't have Steinpulver. What is the recipe? We need stones for Steinpulver. Okay, we can do this. And I also found out that we don't get much daylight up here during the winter. During the winter and stuff, we've got about 6-7 hours of actual daylight. They did a really good job copying the northern Yukon area. Alright, we need the other trailer. We're going to need that coal trailer here. I don't even know where I'm going. Alright, we will follow the GPS. And we will get on up there. We'll get ourselves a load of stones, hopefully. And then we'll take those up to the dirt processor and we'll get some of that Steinpulver that we need. Whoa, no, tree. Alright. We all saw that coming, I'm sure. I did. I know how well I drive. Alright, this is going to take me a minute because I gotta get this guy down to there. We're using belts for all that, so he can come down and run stone. So I won't put you all through this. We'll be right back. Alright, we is here. Could have parked the truck, I guess, a little bit better for me. I don't know if this will work or not, if it'll allow it to fill this or not. Nope, it seems to go towards the ground, so we are going to have to figure something else out for that. This will be a start. It only takes 500 stone, so. But yeah, we may have to go ahead and get one of his in-game stone producers. We'll put it up here by the dirt processor so it's close. And we'll see how that'll work out. Love them Jakes. Oops. Yeah. Went too far over. So if we go down here, go into construction, I know he's got them here. Yeah, these little production. That's coal, earth. There's a stone spawner, iron ore, silver ore. We got to put this someplace where it's not in the way. That should work. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, is this going to be the same as that deal, or will this let me fill up? Yeah, no, it's going to be the same, so you basically just have to wait for it to pile. So stones can be a problem. So, yeah, that could be a problem. But while we're up here, how's our dirt processor doing? It got no dirt. It's got stones. Electric, but got no dirt. That could help get stone pulver out. Alright. We're going to run down here. We're going to run a couple loads of dirt, it looks like. Yeah, now that we got these productions going, it's getting kind of hectic and busy for me. Kind of like figuring out the planting schedules on the farm. But while we're doing all this, would anybody be interested in seeing a playthrough series on crude oil using realistic gaming crudes? Oil pump facilities, oil refineries, all that good stuff. I think it'd be kind of fun to do one. Still going to have to do the concretes. Yeah, there's all that to do. Still got to do concrete. Still got to do steel pipes. Still got to do steel. It's not just set it down, get it out of the ground, and you're all done. Nah, there's still work to do. But it just seems like that might be a fun series for us. Do it on something like Riverbend Timber 16X or 4X. We could go through and yeah, the areas that he's got up there, because that's a terra farm, so there's no piles like there are here. So we could go to areas where it says like it's supposed to be coal or something like that, and we'll just start taking oil out of the ground. You know, I could come up with something. I think it'd be kind of fun. But yeah, let me know. Because this idea of oil here and stuff is kind of interesting. I'm waiting to see what we can actually do. Okay, so the stones are coming pretty quick there. Unfortunately, you just can't put a bucket underneath it and catch them and fill it up. Of course, I could daisy chain some conveyor belts straight from the rock pile over to the trigger. That'd be cheating. But we could do it. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll take another run. Get a little bit of dirt in there anyways. Seriously? It wants me to come say hi, I'm sure. Yep. Always does that when I come back into a new save game. Then there's you. Whoa. Alright, we got it all straightened out again. It took a second. Conveyor belts are great until they're not. Seriously? Alright. Yeah, we're going to have to do some cleanup around here, so. I can fix all that. It's just a housekeeping. How is it that this thing is the only thing that gets stuck on this gate? I can bring that big old semi-trailer in here and it never gets stuck at all. This little truck here, I get it stuck every time. I don't get it. And for right now, this is all the dirt she's going to get. There's no reason for me to be up here at this processor and go back empty-handed. Alright, what comes out of this one? And sand. Sand's going down here to there. Sand, lime, and Steinpulver. So yeah, this map here has a lot of transport. I'm going to have to come in here off camera and set up some auto drive routes so we can have these guys just circling and doing that. because that way we can move on to some more exciting stuff. But yeah, I was messing around building the cement plant and well, the concrete plant and that other plant. Oh, no, not the furnace. What did I build down here? Oh, the concrete work. Okay. And then I need cement production, though, to get the concrete. That's right. Don't get old. It gets confusing. But yeah, I was messing around and stuff, trying to see if I could get it to work, and actually got it to work, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to save it right here. I'm not going to mess with this. I still got a little bit of finishing up to do on it. Alright, well, while he's emptying, we'll show you around. So, yeah, this is the cement factory. So, you dump out there, then you come around the back side over here, and you can get bags out here, or you can get bulk out here. And, yeah, I'm going for bulk. Bulk cement is the best way to go. So we need to get lime and we need Steinpulver. Alright. And then the concrete works over here. We come in, we got products to add all over the place. So we can do transport cement, we can do cement bags. Then we need gravel, pea stone, and sand over here also. So, yeah. Like I said, it's a lot of transporting. If we were just going for gold production and silver production, yeah, we've already won. But no, that would be way too easy. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to time lapse, I'm going to make some runs here. I'm going to do some sand, some gravel, get what I need down here. What did I need? Lime? Alright, I need gravel, pea stone, and sand for there. And I need lime and sand pulver and sand for there. Lime, I can put in a buy station for lime and we can just buy some. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll start a time lapse here, and we'll see y'all in a little bit after we get some transport done. Well, alright, we got our last ingredient for the cement production. Get some cement going so we can get that over to the concrete. The dirt processor does make limestone, which means we got to get a limestone plant so we can turn that into lime. Because I know it was quick on the time-lapse, but we spent $184,000 for a truckload of lime. So we definitely need the limestone plant so we can just go ahead and get rid of our own limestone. Oh. Transport cement. All right, she is already putting it through. That'll work. So if you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see me do. If there's something you want to see me do different. If you'd like, we could probably do a live if anybody was interested. I could probably get away with doing a live stream. I don't know where I'm going, people, but we're going to find out here real quick. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a live stream. A lot of stuff we can get done. Of course, it's going to be a lot of back and forth with the driving, but you know, if I've got 2, 3, 4 hours on a live stream, then that's okay. We can do that, and I'm getting dizzy going up here. Well, that was a lot of fun. All right, we're jumping. Oi! Oh. Hope I got some good knees. All right, so that is producing. That'll be producing next. All right, we are full. Any of you stopped to notice I got some pay dirt. I figured with everything we're having to buy, the productions we're having to build, we got to keep money coming somehow. So I'm running a load of pay dirt through. We've still got all that silver we haven't picked up yet. We got silver bars like crazy. So yep. We got silver bars. What do we got on silver bars? 320,000 silver bars. Whew. Alright, so we'll get some concentrate and we'll have to get that moved over. But that's all for another episode. Right now we now have cement producing, which means that in the next episode we're going to have concrete producing. And once we get that concrete, we could get that over to the oil derricks, and then we can start getting some oil. So we are looking good. We're going to be in good shape. Those of you that are sticking with me, I appreciate it. It's a long, drawn-out battle here. A lot of driving, especially on this 4X map without auto drive. But we are going to get it. It's going to get all set up. We're going to be good. Some productions may end up getting sold and moved, and yeah, we'll see what works for us. But outside of that, I think we're going to call it. And I hope you all have a good day, a good night. We'll see you later. See you later. Bye.